Am I the a-hole for accusing my mom of trying to erase and replace my dad? My dad died 10 years ago when me and my siblings were 6, me, 7, almost 8, my sister, and 9, my brother. Within a year, our mom was dating Ben, the guy she's now married to. They were together for a few months when he moved in, and they got married. Mom told us we had more changes coming because she was going to change our last names and Ben would adopt us too. Then we'd move to be closer to his family. Our names didn't change and we weren't adopted, but only because we were spoken to before this stuff happened by the judge and by a therapist or someone who worked with the judge. Our wishes not to change our name and be adopted were listened to. We did move though. And even before we moved, Mom would call Ben our dad. She told us he was a good man and deserved to be appreciated for taking the 4 of us on. My brother told Mom Ben could fuck himself and nobody but Dad would ever be his dad. My sister told Mom she didn't want Dad to not be her dad anymore, and she didn't want to get a new dad. I told Mom she was being a mean butthead, and I didn't like it. I told her Ben was a butthead to want to take away our dad's name. It upset Mom, and there were lots of talks that she said were supposed to help us but were really about trying to get her own way. It got worse when Ben started saying I love you to us, and none of us ever said it back. I asked my siblings, and they confirmed they don't love, or even like Ben. And they struggled to love Mom most days. My mom got worse about this stuff after she gave birth to my first half-brother, and then my second half-brother just sealed the deal. Mom was worse about me and my sister. We were supposed to be daddy's girls, and she was always willing to fight about what Ben was to us. She freaked out on my sister when she drew Dad from memory and had it highlighted in our school's newsletter because it won an award for our school. Mom was bent out of shape because my sister never drew Ben. A few weeks ago, me and Mom had this huge fight over everything, and I accused her of trying to erase and replace Dad with Ben, and I told her it would never work, and I didn't respect someone who'd do that. What happened is we had a newish neighbor who I hadn't officially met yet. She was asking if I was Alicia B, Ben's name, and I was like, it's actually Alicia D, Dad's and my name. The neighbor was like, oh, okay, and moved on, and maybe she gave my mom a look, but I didn't see it. Mom lectured me all the way inside because she gave Ben's name for all of us and called us all their kids, and she said I made the neighbor look at her funny, and she told me I disrespected Ben by refusing to even casually use his name. I told her I didn't care if I disrespected Ben, and then it became a fight about Ben being in my life for 9 years and Dad only 6 and all kinds of bullshit, and that's when I accused Mom of erasing and replacing Dad. She got really mad at me, grounded me, and demanded an apology that I never gave. Now we're weeks later, and my mom's really pissed off at me still, and even worse because my siblings had my back. And because my sister gave me a ticket for her graduation, and our brother, but Mom, Ben, and our half-brothers didn't get any and they can't buy them. But the whole thing with me and Mom made my sister draw a line. So my mom's blaming me for putting the idea in my siblings' heads. Am I the a-hole?